What happens when fame, wealth, and success all come crashing down because of one wrong move? NBA players live a life of luxury, but some make decisions that destroy everything they've worked for. In this video, we will discuss the stories of 12 NBA players who destroyed their careers far too early. From bad decisions to life-changing mistakes, we'll take a closer look at how they went from rising stars to cautionary tales. Keep watching to find out what went wrong and how they lost it all. You won't believe how some of these careers ended. Number 1. Miles Bridges. From rising star to fallen angel, Miles Bridges was on top of the world. Coming off his breakout season in 2022, with his best points per game average, he was set to earn a massive $130 million contract. Things were looking bright for the Charlotte Hornets star, but everything changed when he made one huge mistake. While celebrating the offseason, Miles made a reckless decision by flashing lean on Instagram Live, a move that sparked outrage. But that was just the beginning. His troubles deepened when news broke about an alleged physical altercation with his wife. Miles pled guilty to felony charges, resulting in 3 years of probation. His career came to an abrupt halt as he hasn't played in the NBA since. He went from being one of the most promising players to losing it all in a few months. Number 2. Sebastian Telfair, the fall of a basketball prodigy. Sebastian Telfair, once compared to LeBron James, seemed destined for greatness. He was drafted straight out of high school with the expectation of becoming an NBA superstar. But instead of following LeBron's footsteps, Telfair found himself embroiled in a series of bad decisions. In 2007, after a disappointing season, things took a turn for the worse. While driving through New York, Telfair was stopped by police, who found a stash of weapons in his car. This led to a felony charge for weapon possession. The rest of his career was plagued with controversy and struggles, and by 2015, he was out of the NBA. His story ended with a 3.5-year prison sentence, marking the end of what could have been a legendary career. Number 3. Oliver Miller. A career ended by overeating. Oliver Miller had all the physical tools to be a dominant force in the NBA. Drafted in 1992, his size and skills gave him potential for a long and successful career. However, one problem stood in his way: his weight. Miller weighed over 280 pounds as a rookie, and by his 7th season, his weight ballooned to over 380 pounds. His physical condition made it impossible to perform at a high level. Injuries piled up, and by age 30, Miller was out of the league. His love for food ate away at his career. Number 4. Jay Williams. A career destroyed by one joyride. Jay Williams was on his way to becoming one of the best point guards in the NBA. After a strong rookie season with the Chicago Bulls, he was expected to take his game to the next level. But in 2003, Williams made a life-altering decision. He bought a motorcycle. Despite having no license and no helmet, Williams rode his motorcycle recklessly. During one of these joyrides, he crashed severely, tearing ligaments in his leg and breaking his pelvis. After multiple surgeries and a lengthy recovery, Williams never returned to the NBA. His potential was forever lost because of one poor choice. Number 5. Zion Williamson. A career on the brink. Zion Williamson was supposed to be the next big thing in the NBA. When he entered the league, expectations were sky high for this explosive athletic forward. But a combination of injuries and off-the-court distractions have held him back. Throughout his first 4 seasons, Zion missed 214 games, leaving fans and analysts wondering if his body could hold up in the long run. But it's not just his injuries that are causing trouble. Zion has found himself in personal scandals. In 2023, his affair with multiple women, including famous actress Mariah Mills, was exposed, creating a public relations nightmare for him. If he doesn't get his life together, he risks ruining a career that could have been legendary. Number 6. Paul Pierce. A legend who lost it all off the court. Paul Pierce, one of the greatest players of his generation, was known for his performances on the court, but it wasn't his basketball skills that ended his career. After retiring, Pierce became a popular TV analyst. However, in 2021, a single Instagram live stream cost him his job. Pierce was caught on camera partying with friends and being inappropriately touched by his masseuse. ESPN quickly fired him, and he lost millions in salary. Pierce's off-the-court behavior not only ended his career as a TV personality, but also left a stain on his legacy. Number 7. Ime Udoka, a coach who lost it all. Ime Udoka had just led the Boston Celtics to the NBA Finals in 2022. He was a rising star in the coaching ranks, and it seemed like his future in the NBA was bright. But in a shocking turn of events, Udoka was suspended for the entire 2022 to 2023 season due to an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. The scandal not only cost him his job as head coach of the Celtics, but also his engagement to actress Nia Long. Udoka's career took a nosedive after this mistake, leaving many to wonder what could have been if he kept his personal life in check. Number 8. Meyers Leonard. One word that destroyed his career. Meyers Leonard was a promising player for the Miami Heat, known for his three-point shooting and size. However, in 2021, during a live stream on Twitch, Leonard made a huge mistake. He used an anti-Semitic slur during a game, causing a massive backlash. Despite his apology and efforts to educate himself, the NBA handed down a suspension, and he was cut from the Miami Heat. Leonard's career was ruined by a single word, and his time in the NBA seemed over. It wasn't until 2 years later, in 2023, that he got a second chance with the Milwaukee Bucks, though his NBA future remains uncertain. Number 9. Stephon Marbury. From NBA star to Chinese legend, Stephon Marbury had a successful NBA career, earning all-star appearances and playing for top teams like the New York Knicks. However, his temper and bad attitude made him a controversial figure. Marbury clashed with coaches, teammates, and even fans, leading to his eventual departure from the NBA. In 2010, Marbury made the bold decision to leave the NBA and continue his career in China. There, he became a basketball legend, winning championships and even becoming a coach. His story took a wild turn when he built his own brand in China, became a cultural icon, and even had a statue erected in his honor. Number 10. Len Bias. A career cut short by tragedy. Len Bias was one of the most talented players in college basketball. He was drafted by the Boston Celtics, and many believed he had the potential to be even better than Michael Jordan. But just 2 days after being drafted, Bias tragically passed away due to a drug overdose. Bias's death shocked the basketball world, and it's a loss that still resonates today. His potential was cut short in the blink of an eye, leaving fans to wonder what might have been. Number 11. Ja Morant. A career in jeopardy. Ja Morant has been one of the most exciting young players in the NBA, known for his incredible dunks and athleticism. But recently, his off-the-court behavior has been raising red flags. Morant has been involved in multiple incidents, including fighting a 17-year-old, pointing a gun at an employee, and causing a public stir on social media. In 2023, Morant went live on Instagram from a strip club, flashing a gun, which led to suspension and a massive loss of money. If Morant doesn't change his ways, his career might be in serious jeopardy. Number 12. Latrell Sprewell. A career ruined by temper. Latrell Sprewell was a 4-time NBA All-Star and one of the league's top players in the late 1990s. But his temper caused him to clash with coaches, teammates, and opponents alike. His career took a dramatic turn when, in 1997, he choked his coach, P.J. Carlesimo, during practice. This incident led to the longest suspension in NBA history at the time. Despite making a comeback, Sprewell's career was never the same. He turned down a $21 million contract offer from the Minnesota Timberwolves, only to find that no other team wanted him. Sprewell's reputation as a troublemaker ultimately cost him a successful career. These players had incredible talent and potential, but their poor decisions and actions off the court led to the premature end of their careers. It's a reminder that no matter how high you rise, a single mistake can bring everything crashing down. Let's hope these stories serve as a warning for the next generation of athletes. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more amazing content like this, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss what's coming next.